Hi, my name is Raymond, and have you ever wondered why pencils have erasers? It's because people make mistakes. Nobody is perfect, and for every mistake we encounter, we should have a backup plan. That's why abortion should be legalized and made available in every state in the United States. I have a friend, a very close friend, that got pregnant during high school. She wasn't the type of girl that would go out every day and party or anything like that. But then, she was very dedicated to school, and still is. The reason why she is still dedicated is because she is still attending school. She got an abortion during high school, and that is why she can still attend school. If she didn't, then she would still be home right now and attending after the child, and not be receiving the education she deserves. My main claim is abortion should be legalized and made available in every state in the United States. My first claim is abortion is giving women their rights to their body and privacy. My second claim is abortion can help women that are not ready for a baby. And my third claim is abortion might solve the overpopulation problem. And now my first claim is abortion is giving women their rights to their body and privacy. Now, if you don't know what the Fourth Amendment is the right for personal liberty. And what that means is that everybody has the right for privacy to their own lives, and that the government shouldn't intervene if it's not like a big problem to the government. It is unethical for the government to force women to keep their unwanted babies. And if they do, then it's just not right, because, I mean, if the mother has an unwanted child, that means that it might lead to child abuse. And then the government has to stop that, and then it takes them into foster care and everything like that. Now to my second claim, abortion can help women that are not ready for children. The baby might have not been planned because of rape. So, like, they couldn't have done anything about that, and it could have been a mistake because of unprotected sex. And even if it was a protected sex, condoms don't always work, and the morning after pills don't always work all the time. They might not be able to afford the baby. If they're attending college or anything, then it might threaten their career. And if the father walked out, then the mother is left alone and has to find a job. And if the father did stay, then the father has to find a job and maybe not be able to support the baby. And they might threaten the mother's life, because if the mother is unfit for a child, then if the mother is unfit for the child, then it might risk her health, and it might lead to if abortion isn't legal, then it might lead to back alley abortions, which I stated earlier is not good, because there's no, if it's back alley, that means that there's no laws or anything to keep the clinic sanitary, and you're not sure if the surgeon or the doctor is certified or anything like that. And my third claim is it might help solve the overpopulation problem. And the population is overcrowded as it is, because there's overcrowded schools, there's more children in classrooms every year, and it's harder to learn with more children, because children are known to be causing distractions and everything, and then it's harder for the teachers to keep control of the children. And the overpopulation might lead to not enough jobs, and we're already in a recession, so people are still fighting over jobs as it is right now. And with more people, with more babies born every day, there's going to be more people, and then there's not going to be enough jobs for everybody. And it might increase the pollution because we need more resources for all the babies that are being conceived. So we need more resources for that. And then once they grow up, then they all need cars to go to school, or they need cars to go to work and everything like that. And not everybody wants to take the bus or stuff like that. So there might be car pollution, and there might be trash because, more trash because like people are buying food, and there's not always a trash can around. So yeah, that's why I think abortion should be legalized and more available in every state in the United States.
All right, you state the proposition. It's got multiple claims in it, including a policy claim. There's a presupposition that abortion is not available, and there's no evidence on that. That seems to run contrary to what the court rulings have been and the rules of almost every state. So I'm not sure what it is you're arguing about. You're basically endorsing what currently exists as a possibility. There's no explanation of where there's controversy on this particular subject, although there's plenty of controversy on this subject, and I think you need to focus on what the factual issues are. You lay out the secondary claims pretty well, so they're easy to follow, and you signpost as you go along, so that's not too bad. But some of those claims I think are a little bit problematic. For instance, on the last one, you mentioned overpopulation is a problem, but you've got no evidence supporting that it's a problem. You've got a lot of maybe, or might things. Well, why don't we just fix overpopulation by taking 1/3 of all the kids who are in kindergarten this year and getting rid of them? Because you've ignored the key issue on this subject, and that is that there is a substantial ethical consideration that goes in here, and you've not addressed that as part of the argument, except that you have an ethical argument that you raise about how it's not right for the government to force somebody to have a child. You either have to confront factual issues on the ethical considerations, or you've got to focus on the factual issues, and you are not dealing with the factual issues because you're not even presenting any facts on these points. We've got a lot of hypotheticals. The closest that you come to having some evidence is the example of your friend. It's a personal example at best, and I'm sure that you're being honest and accurate in your description of what's going on, but it doesn't consider what other options were available to your friend. I think that you've basically outlined the argument for somebody who wants to justify abortion without providing any proof for the argument. And I think that that's not really going to cut it in convincing anybody who feels differently about the issue. You're going to have to work on that quite a bit. All right, thank you.